and welcome.
All I see is darkness. You have to link it.
Cutie saw a funny picture. Please enthrall us, DM. Tell us about what this game's gonna be and what's it gonna be like.
I'm gonna throw up.
Good start.
Okay. Well, first we should introduce ourselves, because we've never actually done that on stream.
Are you streaming? Oh. Hello! Stick my leggy in the air.
Sorry, guys. Game's canceled.
My name is
my
Darkness
God.
Raven Dementia Way.
Oh no.
This is the best stream.
I only shop at Hot Topic.
How much of this do you have memorized?
None of it.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure that's word for word.
Oh, I need more wine.
Alright, well that was Katie.
Swag.
Brandon?
What was the question?
We're
Who are you?
introducing ourselves for the stream.
Hi, I'm Brandon. I like the color green. Today I'm gonna be playing Thyrexia. It's a beautiful woman who turns into giant insects and then eats things.
That's hot. It's gonna be porn for you later.
I hope not.
I hope so. Draw some myself.
All of the insect forms.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, link me. Morgan.
I'm Morgan. I'll be playing the iguana. That's it.
Okay, Katie, what's your character's name?
I'm Glitch.
What's your character's
Okay.
name?
What's my character's name?
Really?
What's my character's name?
No, what's her identity?
It's a secret.
Okay, but like I wrote the story to follow around your character, so time to come up with a name because I know you put it off.
Laura Croft.
No. All right, I'm gonna explain the setting of the thing. Think of just literally a first and last name, and I'll be back to you.
Okay, thanks.
This entire game is improv. This should not be hard. Okay.
Melissa Roberts.
Larissa.
Robin's a good one.
All right, so you guys are residents of, like me on Facebook. You guys are residents of Gear City, which was once a really big factory town. It's super industrialized, still kind of smoggy, even though they've tried to force environmental standards on a lot of the factories. Many of them are disused, just because the products aren't really used anymore. A lot of old video game systems were made here, and then there was a lot of steelworks and stuff. So, it's not even 20-30 minutes away. There's a pretty sizable mountain and mine they used to transfer things in here from. There's a river by, but the river is very questionable now because there's a lot of companies that dump stuff in it. But, that was a while ago. Things are starting to look on the up and up, or they were. About 20 years ago, Gear City's greatest heroes faced off against its greatest villains. I'll leave most of the history so that you guys can actually, learn about it in game. But the main one was Dr. Prometheus, which was he was almost like a Superman, Dr. Manhattan type figure. The only thing he wasn't good at was things he hasn't tried yet. He literally moved mountains and, discovered an entirely new energy type that was clean. Basically put a lot of the factories out of business, or the whole coal industry out of business, and made like this much more clean, efficient energy source. Though no one really knew how he did it. He eventually released the information through the government, and it was trickled out through the public so that it became a standard use. It's just called New Energy, which is NU Energy. The good doctor was in this great fight. He was Dr. Sinister, which was his arch nemesis. No matter what I named it, you guys are going to come up with a way.
I like New Energy. It's really
Thank
good.
you. Dr. Sinister poked a there you go, perfect. Slashed through their suit, Dr. Prometheus' suit, and he himself, we never really knew the true nature of his powers, seemed to have been made of, or exude just high levels of new energy and radiation. He basically nuked the surrounding area. It's become kind of a fallout zone around that area. No one's really allowed near it. But they, life moves on. And then as the years went by, more and more people seemed to began to develop powers at a much greater rate. There was cases of superhuman powers before that, but they were very rare, and or usually due to a lab accident. So you could liken the time period 20 years ago to like the Silver Age of comics, where everything was over the top and kind of cheesy, but you knew right from right and wrong from wrong. It's not that simple anymore. And this boom of as they would be called, children of Prometheus, led to tons of technological advances from those who had enhanced intellect, basically making the last 20 years like a much further jump than it would have normally been. You are, different personalities throughout, all living in this central city, trying to make the best of, what the genetic lottery gave you. So we should be ready to start. Does anyone have any questions about the setting?
Ooh, what does the general populace think about powers and people who gain powers? Is it like X-Men?
It's really honestly mixed, because there are some people who so powers are kind of seeing as they're almost only most powers, I forgot about this. Most powers are were only given to those whose brains were still in development. So it was mostly children who gained powers. So a lot of adults, older people, didn't get them. So powers became like a huge part of like the counterculture movement, because like it's literally something that goes against like what their parents want. But it's also like this feeling of dread as a parent, like if your kid gets powers. It's very similar to like the X-Men universe, or it could even be likened to not so long ago how people felt about when they found out, one of their children were gay or transgendered or anything, where it's just like, they're like, why are you like this? And it's literally nothing that they can help. But it depends from person to person. Some people are very supportive. The government themselves has a team out to subdue powerful people and try and teach them how to use their powers for the good of the nation.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people are against that in general. While good at heart, like the masses believe in this because they don't have a lot of exposure with powers. A lot of people with powers hide that, so a lot is unknown. But a lot of people believe what the government's doing is good. Some people, which are mostly seen as like alarmists, think that what the government's doing would be something akin to the whole homeless people getting into hospitals thing, where they think it's basically like a death camp because some of those people are never seen again. But it's really there's really no evidence either way. The biggest success case is America's Sweetheart, or Sweetie, as she's known. She is the easiest way to describe her would be she has enhanced durability, speed, strength, flight. She's basically like Supergirl, and she's the poster child for like this reformation program. She's like well loved and adored by the public. You often see kids with like sweatshirts or t-shirts and sweatshirts and lunchboxes with her stuff on it. It's thought that like if you get into the program and America's Sweetheart like will help you in the program, like parents can still have some hope. It's like getting, as long as she's there, there's still hope for their child, kind of thing. Some would even consider it an honor, but not much is known about her privately or her life before that. On the opposite side, you guys have heard. Actually, I was going to introduce the other character in the prologue with Katie's character, if that's cool.
Yep, that covers the question pretty good for me. I'm not sure if anybody else has any, but I thought that was pretty thorough.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
I wanted to structure this like a comic book, so there might be episodes where there's more dialogue and development than action. There might be some where there's a lot of action and you don't find out too much about the plot at hand. That's pretty standard for a lot of tabletop role-playing games, but I just want you to keep in mind that there are a lot of issues where you don't get into encounters. You know what I mean?
Swag.
Okay. Because some of the things might just be regular, everyday challenges that you can use your powers to overcome, rather than just, bashing brains in. I want to stray away from, because this isn't like a murder hobo-y society, which is, kind of a hard pattern of behavior to break apart from, especially with some of our other campaigns that we've played.
Yeah.
Pointed glares.
At people who aren't here.
Jake only.
We're streaming. Jake gonna watch us later and be like, "I'm not a murder hobo," and he just licks like 9 knives to calm down.
Drinks alchemist fire.
That's just who Jake is, not the character.
Yeah. No, did I tell you when I went to go visit Jake, the first thing he did was show me his knife collection?
There's nothing wrong with knife collection. I got a knife collection.
But is that the first thing? That was my first time meeting him.
How do you introduce your apartment to people? That's the question.
Huh?
The first thing I do is when someone gets to my house, I'm like, hey, look at all my knives.
See, that ain't me, Doug. I wouldn't play like that.
You're like, hello, would you like a snack?
Yeah.
Then take them to the knives?
No, and then use your knives to cut up sandwiches.
Oh.
See, you integrate it. Adapt, improvise, overcome.
I like to be upfront.
Alrighty. We are going to start with your character. Just want to run a couple things by you because I wrote, disclaimer, I wrote most of Katie's character.
Swag. You wrote my character sheet.
Right,
my character.
But also, like, okay, is it okay if she's a college student?
Yeah.
What would she be going for?
She'd be taking online courses.
Oh.
In what major?
Computer science.
Okay.
Liberal arts.
Just gonna be the
Marine
most general
biology.
person. I'm everyman. My powers are none.
She'd also be failing.
Oh. I go to Arizona State and
I think you can accurately portray that for us, Benny.
No. I have no knowledge of anyone along those lines. Sweats nervously. Okay. So, Olivia Smith wakes up late as usual. Goes over to her computer to
Excuse you, she doesn't sleep.
Well, she stayed up all night. And then fell asleep at her keyboard. and checks her email to see if her professor accepted her proposal of an extension on her latest paper.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Seeing that the professor has given her an extra 2 days, she decides to work on it tomorrow.
Till last minute, accurate.
And goes to her favorite counter news aggregator, having to slog through her homepage of Normie News first. She sees that Brittany Burns is in the news again. Have you heard about this, Hannibal? That Brittany Burns has been the reclusive supermodel has been spotted again in Gear City. This is more or less just confirming rumors that she has moved to the industrial city for perhaps for a while, or maybe she's just here for a photo shoot. But she's been seen here over the past month. You are reading this about halfway through. You wonder why you care and click out of it.
Joke's on you. Olivia's really gay. She does care.
But do you care about, like, you know, really over the top? I don't know, stop undermining my storytelling.
It's my character.
It's doing pretty good. Keep going.
Well, Olivia never goes outside, so Olivia does not fear lizard people.
Olivia talks at the boulder.
Shit. Pardon me.
Olivia reaches over to take out another Blue Cow energy drink. And realizes that she is unfortunately all out.
And buried in Chinese to-go containers.
Which means that she will have to venture into the outside world. Boulder Smith. Bolivia Smith.
Stop it, I'll suplex you.
Where does Olivia go?
Where am I going? Closest place.
The convenience store.
Oh. How inconvenient that it's not in my apartment.
She mutters to herself while locking her door in her... What are you wearing? What's Olivia wearing?
Sweatpants and a sweatshirt with the hood pulled up.
I imagined oversized sweatshirt.
Yeah, and giant nerd glasses.
Mutter to yourself, and you drop your keys. To your horror/delight, a very attractive woman picks them up and hands it back to you.
I am completely speechless and unable to think.
She smiles. It's your neighbor.
I have a neighbor. My privacy.
All right, no more drinking before the game.
Are you okay, Cutie?
She hands it back to you, gives a smile. You awkwardly stuff your keys into your pocket and walk out.
What a lady killer.
Oh yeah, I fall
You
down
go
the
down to
stairs
the
on my way
convenience
down.
store, which has been the staple in your life ever since you began living on your own. It's got everything you need: ramen, toilet paper, and energy drinks.
More ramen.
You decide to check your phone on your way down because it makes a mysterious dinging noise, one that you've never heard. It explains. A message flashes across it. Ramen crackers. A message flashes across the screen. That says, in words, in less words than I'm saying, basically, I know who you are. I know what you are. Meet me at this location.
Is it a location that's outside?
Yes, as most locations are.
Damn it!
It's a warehouse downtown. You'd have to take a cab to get there. Or a bus.
Warehouses are where people go to get murdered.
But it's important that you go because somebody knows about your secret identity.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go investigate this place.
Wait, you didn't get energy drinks yet.
I'm gonna pound a blue cow and then go investigate this place secretly to hide from people.
Clyde, the well-meaning counter clerk, looks concerned as you pound a drink about the same size as your arm.
Just get your fingers out of my wine.
You need to stop.
Why'd you stick your fingers in it?
Stop you from drinking it.
Stop me from drinking.
Nothing's gonna stop her. Please help me, everybody else.
Alright, game's canceled.
No!
Vote on your phones now.
Shame.
Hey, I'm functioning.
Alright, but no more, right?
I gotta finish my glass.
How much is left in the
It's like
glass?
a bathtub-sized glass.
It's just a globe that she took the top off and filled with wine.
This is a bottle.
Oh.
The bottle's made of glass.
Alright, well, take it easy. Okay, Dream Drop. We go over Brittany Burns. What are you doing at this moment?
Brittany Burns is... It's tough.
She's like so totally over it, whatever it is.
Yeah, Brittany Burns is so totally over this.
It's not fetch.
Oh, Brittany Burns is complaining that they don't have non-dairy creamer at this random coffee joint that she stopped at.
This coffee joint is super greasy. They have a neon sign outside that says "World's Best Coffee," but "Best" is broken, so it just says "World's Coffee." The man behind the counter kind of shrugs at you. Doesn't seem he speaks much English. A younger man comes forward. You complain to him. He looks less sympathetic and explains to you that if you don't like it, you can get out.
Brittany Burns will be like, do you know who I am? I have to go to a photo shoot in 10 minutes. Without any caffeine, I'm going to look flatter than your mom's chest.
The man is like mouthing along while you're saying the words, and then looks really offended and asks you to leave, please.
Oh, I'm gone. Just consider me out of here. So over this. I'm gonna have to take my cup of coffee and just slowly pour it on the floor as I walk out.
As you walk out, a giant man with a mop stares you, gives you death stares. His name tag says Bruno. It's not important to the story, but that's what that guy's name is.
He can be a recurring character, isn't he?
Bruno's just like the one dude in Simpsons that everything bad happens to.
My cabbages.
Yeah, pretty much. You're on your way. You're checking your Insta, and seeing how many new followers you've gotten since this morning. After you posted,
just swiping right on what's the hookup apps? What are they called?
Finder.
On Finder.
Please don't sue us. I have no money.
She's just thinking about how much she's like, I never swipe left, just only right. It makes me feel good.
I think it's the other way around.
Is it? I don't know. I'm old.
On this fantasy app, it's you're right.
Oh, okay. True. Thank you, Morgan. And you get a message over the phone that's it has an attached picture and just says it's just a location and a time.
I'm like, ooh, somebody's frisky. I'm gonna open up that picture just right where I am.
It seems to be some sort of bug monster eating trash.
Close my fancy phone. Get real pissed.
Dream drop. Iguana.
Yes.
You are running through the sewers.
average day.
It's sick. You're like sewer surfing from that one episode of Futurama.
I'm more of like just making giant leaps through the tunnel.
That's what I figured, but I liked mine. But anyway, do iguanas have ears? Can you hear?
The iguana doesn't have visible ears.
All right. How would you have an earpiece?
Just
Like a collar?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. So, a collar goes off, and your collar goes off, and now I'm nervous. We have real watchers.
Just tell Benny you made that up.
It's a lie.
Okay, good. I couldn't handle the fame. Your collar goes off, and a familiar, staticky voice comes to you, and it's just like, Iggy, I need you to do something for me tonight.
What is it?
This also isn't the voice. This is just, I haven't come up with his voice yet. It's just like, I need you to meet two people tonight in a warehouse.
I'm not the best face for things.
I know, but you're one of my most trusted associates. I think you'll be able to handle this.
All right.
Your collar goes dead.
I just kind of leap off to the location.
Alrighty. So it is now nighttime. We'll start with Olivia. Yeah, I know. I don't know why I autoed to Dumpster Dwarf.
I always do that too now.
It's because it's the best voice. It's what all my NPCs in my other games sound like too. It's like, you were approached by a female guard. Yo, how's it going?
Hey, boys.
The toe knife.
What's up?
Charlie.
Ready for a real ride?
Anyway.
She's gay, thank you.
Okay, what's happening?
You are on the bus.
I love the bus. I hate the bus. I'm lying.
It's raining.
Do I have a raincoat?
Do you?
Yes.
Yes.
It's got little froggies on it.
It's super adorbs.
They got big eyes like me. Big ol' eyes.
A man seems to be looking at you from across the bus.
I don't know how to interact with men, so I'm gonna pretend he doesn't exist.
He keeps looking at you. He's looking over a book.
What's the book say?
The book on the cover is The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka.
Yeah.
I ain't that well read. I only know.
He puts down the book and gives you a warm smile, and then quickly looks away.
I'm gonna get the heebie-jeebies and make kind of a disgusted face, but try to hide it.
He looks dejected. He closes the book, puts it in his bag, pulls up his hood, makes an emergency stop, and walks the rest of the way home.
I let out a sigh of relief.
Stop upsetting Bruno.
He was a large Italian man. He had tiny reading glasses on.
Perfect.
Just waiting for Bruno to become the ultimate villain of the series.
Or radio is Bruno.
No.
Write that down.
Coffee World is actually stealing the world's coffee.
All the non-dairy creamer. That bastard.
Saves that for my stupid Silver Age campaign. I feel like I could just roll encounter dice for that.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like the clowns are raising mutant ducks. Alright, you guys gotta stop them. I was torn between running a Silver Age and running this one, but I want to do this one first, and then we can go back in time, and then earlier in this setting before the Prometheus event happened, do a bunch of silly nonsense in the Silver Age.
Guys, Max is here.
What happens next?
You, I imagine, are taking a limo down.
And probably, I don't know. Am I super wealthy? Oh yeah, I'm pretty wealthy. When you have 12 presents, it's hard to not be wealthy.
Yeah, actually, you probably wouldn't take a limo. You'd probably take an unmarked town car.
Or an Uber.
Not an Uber, because the Uber driver would.
I was about to say, you're not driving there yourself. You have people for that.
Yeah,
That's true.
The Uber would probably post your location.
Plus, the Uber driver might know who I was going to this weird place. It looked really fishy.
Yeah, so you get a town car.
Yeah.
As you show up, you see a younger girl. Actually, how old is Brittany?
22.
No, Brittany.
Oh.
27.
I know how old. 27. You see a younger girl, college age, walking down the sidewalk with the cracked sidewalk with a yellow raincoat with green frogs with big eyes on them, and she almost looks like a kid because every once in a while she'll jump in a puddle.
Are we already at location and stopping, or is my car just driving by?
You're about to be at location.
All right. As soon as we get close to that person, I'd have the driver pull over.
Ooh. A town car pulls over to you.
I immediately assume that I'm going to be abducted and murdered.
I'm gonna roll down the window and be like, "Little girl, where are your parents?" Do you need a ride home? Town driver, take this little girl home. And I'm just gonna open up my wallet, just take a big wad of cash out.
No, that's okay. I'm where I'm supposed to be, thanks. You're not my real dad. Okay.
You're gonna run away?
Sprints towards the warehouse.
No, I'm gonna wave my arms in front of me like, no, I'm not lost. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm not a child. But stuttering the whole time.
Alright, I'm not gonna understand what you're saying. I'm gonna open the door and get out and be like, get in this car. It is raining out. I'm gonna have like a big fancy umbrella.
No, that's okay. No, I'm good. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
A 5'6" woman steps out. She's drop dead beautiful.
Oh god, my lesbian heart.
You gonna talk to me? I have 12 presents.
I can't even talk to you.
I look like a Valkyrie of beauty.
I can't. Literally all that comes out of my mouth is stuttered jargon.
I understand what you're saying. I'm gonna try to put you in the car.
Hold on. I'm gonna make you make a check.
I have improved grapple.
Oh, yeah.
I can phase out of existence.
Make, I guess, an awareness check.
Me?
Yeah. Okay, now you make a presence check, Brandon.
Alright. Oh, their interface is pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. You do not overcome her presence.
Oh, no.
You're just like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna, and I'm in the car. Before you know it, you're in the car.
Alright, tell the driver to take her uptown, and then I'm gonna put on cool sunglasses and head, like, mysteriously towards the warehouse.
Okay.
The driver is an older man who looks over, doesn't look at you, and he's like, "Where are you going?"
I'm actually supposed to be meeting someone at this warehouse. I'm not a child.
He's like, which warehouse?
This one right here. I got a message on my phone. I'm supposed to be meeting someone here.
Oh, she won't like it if I let you out here. I'm just gonna circle the block.
Okay, I guess.
He starts to drive away slowly towards Uptown.
No, wait.
No, I'm just circling the block so I don't get in trouble.
No, wait. Just bring me to the front of the warehouse.
Nope, circling the block. You're not my boss.
He starts telling you a long story about how this district used to be something else or something.
Can I try to phase out of the car?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll your variable dice.
How do I roll that?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh God, Benny.
If Ben knows the math, just roll 1d20 or something, or whatever it is.
Yeah, just do that.
So if I have 15 ranks in variable, what is it?
No, the ranks in variable mean how many times you can use it per day.
Okay, so I still roll 1d20?
Yeah, you just get over a 30, or actually roll a percentile and get over a 30%.
So 1d100?
Yeah.
Shit.
You teleport from the back seat to the front seat.
Does it startle the driver?
Yeah, he's just like, huh, as I was saying, this district used to be rich for its butterscotch manufacturing. You successfully teleport out of the thing. He continues on, unimpeded, in his great butterscotch story.
Thank God.
He's also an elite hacker and gets your phone number. He's going to text you about it every night.
I'll only ask him about his elite hacking.
He'll be like, what were you asking about, butterscotch?
Rage face memes.
Oh no. Okay. Iguana, you arrive at the warehouse. It's completely empty except for a large screen and 2 big speakers.
I crawl in invisible and hang out on the wall.
Okay, cool. You get 1 radio static, kind of like you know when people hold down the button on the walkie-talkie and then let go?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 1 of those on your collar, and it means that basically that whoever was contacting you knows that you're there now.
Okay.
Brittany, you walk into this warehouse. It's dingy, and you see a large screen TV, 2 speakers mounted on the wall, and your heels make a clacking noise as you enter.
I don't see anybody.
No. You have to take off your sunglasses because it's so dark.
Nah, it's okay. I'm gonna take off my whole skin and turn into a 16-foot long millipede.
Gross. You do so.
Yeah, then I'm gonna climb up in the rafters and get hungry and wait.
I just kind of say, echoing in the empty facility, is it so safe to change?
Oh man. I'm just gonna look around and I'm like, I'm gonna probably accuse whoever it is of being a stalker. How'd you get the picture? Who are you? I don't know if I can. I guess I can talk in bug form, but it probably sounds insidious.
Who are you? Like that?
Yeah, it's gotta sound disgusting.
I'm a friend. Just wait. You'll see.
Just make hissing and clicking noises and keep trying to find the source of the noise.
I'm not very good at that.
I'll drop my concealment.
Okay. You drop to the middle of the floor, on all 4s, flat to the ground.
I just kind of look like a hunk of like laundry almost, just covered with layers of jacket and hoodie and sweater and pants. I assume you can't see like anything else because you're on the ceiling and I'm on the ground.
That's true.
Also, I don't really know how bugs see.
Bug magic.
Yeah, do you have that infrared?
I don't have infrared. I should have got infrared. That would have been a good idea. No,
Well, if you get more PowerPoints.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I'll develop later.
Woo.
That's what's cool about this system. Okay, we're gonna go back to Olivia. Olivia's walking down. You make sure not to jump in any more puddles, because apparently it makes people think that you're childish, even though you think that's ridiculous, because jumping in puddles is fun.
Exactly.
You enter the warehouse, and in the middle you see there's dripping from the ceiling, a large television, 2 mounted speakers, and a pile of rags in the middle of the floor.
I'm like, oh great. I'm the only person who came to my surprise party.
I kind of like quickly skitter around to face the noise. So we're all here.
Whoa, talking clothing. I need more caffeine.
I'm gonna like lower myself and be like, "Where did you get the picture?" To like the little girl.
What picture?
You recognize the little girl, Brittany, or Thorexia? It's the little girl you just sent home.
Let's just all calm down. You'll understand soon.
Yeah, listen to the clothes, giant centipede.
It's a millipede.
Also,
how many legs you got,
I just reek of the sewer.
All right. On the television, a stylized R appears. And he's just like, you just hear a voice that's like it starts out with this radio hiss. And it's like, hello. Is this on? Can everyone hear me?
Oh man, this isn't happening right now. Oh man.
Yes.
Iggy, is everyone here?
Yes.
All right. I am radio. The voice obviously sounds disguised. Like maybe through a vocoder and then rerun through like a cleaning process. Makes it impossible to pick up anything other than maybe like regional dialects and just intonations in the voice.
Cool.
I've gathered you all here for a specific reason. Well, 3 specific reasons. If our last guest would take center stage.
Me?
I move out of the way for the glitch to go forward.
What? Oh man, I'm not good at being the center of attention. Mr. Radio, I love your show. I don't know, I think anyone else would be better for this.
You have great potential, and here, my friends and I would like to help you realize that potential in the right way, not through government tests and poking and prodding.
I do hate needles.
So what do you say? Would you like to join our cause?
Boy, this is awfully sudden. Sure, yeah.
Alright, we'll come up with a code name for you and everything. Just give me 1 second. His manner of speaking kind of lends the fact that you think he might be a younger person. Probably around your age, Glitch.
Okay. Now, from listening to his broadcast all the time, what do I know about him?
Radio. Radio is like radio is like an underground outlaw. He's very against the system. He he believes strongly in the development of people's powers in the natural way without, testing with them with chemicals or anything. He's convinced that the government system was put into place to keep children of Prometheus down. He is he's clearly a very intelligent person, seeing as the government has sought him out for going on several years that you know of, and has led them to a dead end every time, while still maintaining like this popular broadcast. You know that no one's ever seen his face, and no one knows his physical description. They only know his voice, which is usually vocoded. He's a radical, but he's clearly intelligent.
Okay. Yeah, my character finds him fascinating and mostly is agreeing because she wants to know more about him.
Cool. After the voice starts talking for a while, you hear him say, "And would our third guest join us?"
Brittany gonna transform back. Just the insect skin just like sheds out, and like a lady just comes back out. Goes back in real quick.
I'm low key losing my shit. I'm like, holy fuck! But like, trying not to make
I feel like it's probably not low key at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say, especially when you like shed your skin, you're like covered in moisture, so just really lewd the whole thing.
Oh god.
I just throw my clothes on really quick, and I'm like, where did you get that image?
I have many informants, and on top of that, my vision extends far in this city.
Like, I knew taking this new manager and going to this new city was a bad idea.
Yeah, not exactly the best place, but you know, it's a return to your home, isn't it, Brittany?
It is just like it was when I grew up.
Well, I'd rather not twist your arm about it, but we would like to use your skills in a plan I have going. Same tasty dumpsters.
I see. So you're taking my cooperation whether I want to give it to you or not.
I'd rather not twist your arm, but if you'd like to put it that way, then yes. That's amazing.
What?
We watched Mean Girls before the game to get Brandon ready for being Brittany.
See, I don't know. I mean, there's no real way to link that picture back to me directly.
Well, that was just the one to catch your attention. I have others.
Sweat starts dripping down Brittany's face. Keep completely cool. I can talk Brittany thinks she can talk her way out of this.
An image comes across the screen. It's just you as you eating garbage.
Just like scream really loudly.
Stamps her foot.
It's okay, that's what I'm like every Saturday night. Don't feel too bad.
Your parents only feed you garbage, child?
I'm 22.
Destroy those pictures, radio, whoever you are.
That's not within my best interest.
Guess bringing up come to compromise. What work needs to be done?
Yes, phase 3. First, I would like to introduce you to the person you'll be working with during this plan. She'll be your overseer, and they'll be your overseer, and ensure that you complete the tasks as I see fit. It's nothing to worry about, but when you're as sought after as I am, you need middle management. I'm like, Iggy, if you would.
I put down my multiple hoods that I have up to reveal my gross iguana face, like the deformed, like pronounced ridge on my forehead, and the nasty, scaly skin-like skin I have. I just give a weak little wave.
This is Iguana. She is, or they are. I don't stutter like that. I keep using the gender neutral. They are skilled in tracking movement, and if I do say so myself, quite skilled in hand-to-hand. They will help you in the next part of my plan. Now, that plan is enormously dangerous, and I'd rather not ask new people with it, but at the moment we are stretched quite thin, and more of us are being captured. So, I would like you to infiltrate the government program. Pause for effect.
That's tough. Does Glitch have anything to say about that?
Wait. Are you talking to me and this lovely lady here, or just the lovely lady? I'm not sure
I'm
that
talking
the
to
government
all
would even
three
want
of
me.
you.
I mean, what do I even got to offer here?
To clarify, you did teleport out of a cart to get here, yes?
Well, I mean, yeah, but like, I spend most of my time trying to hack into video games and do weird stuff on there, because, you know, what else am I gonna do?
Something great.
That's what they want. They want people with potential. You'll be a good applicant.
And do you actually melt into the floor? Roll variable dice.
Oh.
You melt into the floor. In a gross mass of pixels, your character model turns into a flat version of yourself. You are now 2D against the floor.
I'm gonna look at Radio and his glowing symbol and be like, looks like the deal's off. And then I'm like, I'm gonna get those pictures.
I don't think it'd be in your best interest to leave.
I'm not dead. I'm fine. I'll do
yes.
it for you, Radio.
Can't even say my name. Good. What we need is, well, I've picked this team specifically. You each showed different things. Olivia, your great potential speaks volumes. Brittany, your fame and willingness to get rid of your power would also be seen as an asset to the program. If they could successfully rehabilitate you, it would mean wonders for them. And Iggy, your gifts are not exactly the most pleasant, so you would also be a banner case for them to solve.
You don't have to convince me.
Thank you, Iggy.
I'm game if you think that I'm up to snuff.
Not only do I think that, but I think he might be the best one for the job.
Oh God.
Brittany?
I'll agree. It's tentative, though.
Alright. I appreciate it. And I'm glad that, I didn't have to leak anything.
You mess with me, you'll be leaking more than pictures.
Iggy looks visibly frightened. Please don't talk to him that way. Alright, what I'll need you to do is, within the next couple days, fabricate your own costumes, code names, and dossiers, and apply to the program.
Is there a charge to fill out the application or anything? I'm kind of short on funds.
$35 is the charge. 50 will be wired to your account.
You have mine covered.
Of course. Brittany, would you like us to cover yours as well?
I'm gonna like open up my umbrella. I'll have my man take care of it.
All right. Thank
I'll be your
you.
man.
Wait, what did you say?
JK.
Did you say I'll be your man?
Just double
Lewd.
wire it to.
I am so over this place. Next time, radio, rent out one of those nice casino rooms for me, okay?
If you didn't say something like that, you wouldn't be the infamous Brittany.
Wink. Wonk.
Seduced. Further
The
melts
art.
into the floor.
The R doesn't do anything because it's a static image. Alright. So we'll reconvene here a day before the applications go through. I will meet you back here in 2 days at the same time.
Are you sending text reminders, or should I mark this down on my calendar?
Do you need a text reminder? Because that's not a big deal.
That would be great.
Okay. Iggy, I'm sure you'll be here on time. Brittany, can we count on you?
Brittany leaving already.
On her phone, it dings and it just says, "Can we count on you?"
You sound like 40 winky faces.
I'll take that as a yes. Alright, and that ends today's episode. Next time on Children of Prometheus, you get inducted into the program and get to fight some crime.
Woo! Woo! Yeah, pretty good. I like that.
Newspaper spins in and out.
I need pictures. Pictures of that glitch.
She breaks the camera every time. It just shows you they're taking a picture and you walk up and knock the camera out of their hands and break it.
You just slap it.
I thought it was power based. No, she's just a dick. So is the game okay? Do you guys like it?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Do you like the hook?
The infiltration was good. I thought that was a cool. I didn't see that coming.
I'm.
See, this way the players get to see both sides.
And then we take down radio for the government.
I mean, I have the story planned so it can go either way.
And then we take down the government, control the country.
Also fine.
And then we blow up the world.
Okay.
Soon.
One day, everyone will be a lizard. I'm going freaking Amazing Spider-Man on you.
Careful, your character will turn my character into a scaly.
Oh, are you sure you're not already?
The true question. Apparently, I like bug monsters.
Ugh.
Yeah, gross.
The character gross enough?
Even though you made their
Inside
transformation back into like the Ludus thing.
Yeah, it's got to be obscenely sexy at one point, and then obscenely gross and disturbing at other points. That's the whole thing. That's it.
When she transforms, does her clothes, like, when she transforms back, is she wearing clothes?
No, when she transforms there, she rips her skin open, sheds it.
So she's naked when she transforms back.
Yes.
And then she puts on clothes?
Yes.
Yeah,
So she
said
rips
that.
her clothes in the process of transforming.
No,
has-
she took them off.
Oh no, she has outfits that have elastic that's hidden in it,
Okay.
because she would know.
I just
Transform.
figured she was so rich, she paid people to hide clothes all over the city for her.
I'm like, this wasn't even Prada. I won't wear this one. Just continue to be a bug monster.
eats a man's face for bringing the wrong outfit.
Yep.
This one doesn't match my bag today.
Turn that man into a bag. A sheeping bag. Nobody seen that one?
I've seen that one.
Alright, you're all in the stream right there.
It just wasn't funny.